Living in a Fairy Tale, Unpacking the Fantasy. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our English language learning channel. Today, we're diving into a magical phrase that you might have heard before, living in a fairy tale. This expression is packed with meaning and imagination, and we're here to explore what it signifies. Whether you're learning English as a second language or simply expanding your vocabulary, understanding phrases like this can add depth to your communication. Let's embark on this enchanting journey together. The phrase, living in a fairy tale, suggests a life or situation that is unrealistically optimistic or seemingly perfect, much like the stories in fairy tales where everything ends happily. It implies that someone is either experiencing a life of extreme happiness and success without the usual challenges, or they are naively ignoring the complexities and difficulties of real life. This expression can be used both positively, to denote an idyllic situation, and negatively, to suggest escapism or a lack of realism. To fully grasp this phrase, it's helpful to understand what a fairy tale is. Fairy tales are traditional stories, often passed down through generations, involving fantastical elements, magical creatures, and heroic quests. These stories typically feature a struggle between good and evil, with good prevailing in the end. The connection to living in a fairy tale comes from these tales' idealistic resolutions and the simplistic way they approach complex issues. Let's look at how living in a fairy tale is used in everyday language. When someone finds the love of their life and everything seems perfect, friends might say they are living in a fairy tale. Conversely, if someone refuses to acknowledge the difficulties in their life or the world around them, a concerned friend might caution that they are living in a fairy tale, detached from reality. The concept of living in a fairy tale has influenced not just language, but also movies, literature, and music. It reflects the universal desire for a life where everything goes right, juxtaposed with the reality that life is complex and multifaceted. Variations of this phrase adapt to different contexts, such as fairy tale ending, for stories or events that conclude in an overly idealistic way. Understanding the phrase, living in a fairy tale, enriches our comprehension of not only the English language but also the cultural aspirations and criticisms it embodies. Whether you're enchanted by the idea of a life without troubles or you're more grounded in reality, recognizing the use of such phrases enhances your ability to communicate complex ideas. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. We hope this video has been enlightening and adds a little magic to your language learning journey. See you next time.